Relationship advice. Am I the a-hole for telling my best friend I love him on his wedding night? Last December, my 28F best friend, 32M, married his girlfriend, 30F of 2 years. They had a beautiful white tie garden wedding at a nice estate. I've known my best friend since childhood. We used to spend every second together. We went to the same elementary and high school and only lived a few doors down from each other. We kept talking when he went to university, but stopped talking for about 4 years when I went and made different friends. But eventually we both found jobs in our hometown and reconnected. I've always thought my best friend was attractive, but I never made a move because I'm a more traditional person and he never asked. We both went to prom with different people, dated different people in college, etc. We never kissed or had any other physicality. So fast forward to his wedding night. The whole thing felt wrong to me. I ended up liking his now wife, but during the period in which they were dating and engaged I still hung out with my best friend all the time. We'd go stargazing, hiking, etc. but there was never any romantic subtext to it. On the night of the wedding, I asked one of my other friends what I should do, and she recommended that I tell him my feelings before the wedding. She said I would regret it forever if I didn't. I realized this was true. I didn't get a chance to talk to him before the ceremony, but afterwards I managed to pull him aside and tell him that I've loved him forever. He started to cry and told me to leave. I've only spoken to him once since last December, when he texted me to make sure I was fine considering the current plague. Am I the a-hole? If I am, please help me resolve this. I really miss my best friend. You are the a-hole. If you don't, you'll regret it forever. Are you kidding? You just made his wedding day about you and your feelings. You either should have told him long before the wedding, or you should have kept your mouth shut. Now he'll always remember that on his wedding day, and it's your fault. I'm not convinced this isn't straight from an episode of Friends, and that the OP isn't Rachel typing about Ross. Edit. Yes, I know that there's a movie with a similar plot starring Julia Roberts. Please stop asking me to not be trash and see it, please and thank you. You are the a-hole. What you did was so selfish. Who cares if you'd regret not being honest about something that is, frankly, immaterial if it comes at the price of ruining your friend's wedding. He's about to marry the love of his life and you pulled him aside to confess your love for him? That is narcissistic. Nothing about that moment or day should have been about you, but you just had to seize your moment and dodge an apparent lifetime of regret because you didn't have the stones to do it at an appropriate time. That is before he was in a relationship. Edit. I apparently angrily read through this and missed that you actually told him after he was already married. Great job. Top tier friend. Agreed. Everything about this situation sucks, but the part about OP telling him after the ceremony basically negates the entire excuse that he had to know about ARP's feelings before it was too late or something. You are the a-hole. It was his wedding night. What were you thinking? Also, your friend who told you to tell him is the a-hole. Seriously, hate to tell you this OP, but I think your friend just wanted to see some drama. Both the a-hole. You are the a-hole. Out of all time you decided to tell him on his special day and destroy everything. I'm sorry, but it really looked like you're trying to ruin the wedding on purpose. It's not even about the special day. It's every day, month, year leading up to that day. I am 99% sure this is a gender flip of reality because the OP didn't want to be labeled as a nice guy. Had no other motive than to throw a wrench into the relationship. It's a cowardly move either way. Life isn't a romantic comedy movie. In any case, in the ARP's case, it does not matter one bit that his orbiter loves him. They clearly love someone else, hence why they are marrying them. You are the a-hole. You've known him since childhood and chose to wait until his wedding day, what's supposed to be one of the happiest days of his life, to express your feelings. It's incredibly selfish, likely ruined his day, and could have ruined his entire relationship. That was his day and you made it about you. You are definitely the a-hole. Don't forget blaming him because she's traditional, and he didn't make a move before then. I wouldn't put it past her. This is a transient reaction to a change. Only doing this because she wants a friend and will ruin the wedding for two people to do it. Oof. You are the a-hole big time. He is in love and getting married and you ruined his one night is for yourself. How incredibly selfish. This is not a rom-com. You really need to move on. First of all, you are the a-hole for all the reasons other people have stated. Second of all, I never made a move because I'm a more traditional person and he never asked duck that noise. You wanted something but put no effort into getting it. You expect someone else to come and hand it to you under the pretense of tradition. Well, you missed out and now you're sad that someone else got it and decided to make your friend's wedding about you. Good job. She's too traditional to tell a guy she likes him, but apparently not traditional enough to respect someone's marriage vows on the day they made them, no less. That's a really interesting set of values. Dude, your friend said tell him before the wedding. Best case scenario, he runs off and leaves with you happily ever after. You don't tell him on the wedding day, right after he marries his wife. What were you thinking? Truly, what an 8 pounds 6 ounces baby Jesus' name were you thinking was going to happen or come out of you telling him right after he got married? Like what? Oh hey, Emily, yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your wedding. I'm divorcing you, leaving you for my BFF, who finally confessed their love for me after all these years. You'll move out in the morning, yeah, you are the a-hole. I'm shocked and appalled.